Okay, so today is November 18th, 2018. It's been about 6 days since we bought an auction domain, edneb.org. We had bought it using GoDaddy, but it took about a week for the domain to be available to use. And so I could not immediately install WordPress or change the DNS servers and things like that. So we did buy a cheap hosting account. And what we're now going to do is about a few hours ago, I got an email saying the domain is now available, like 6 days after I bought the domain. And so I went in into my host budget account, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to basically point these name servers in where I've registered this domain to host budget. So basically, what I'm going to do is my domain edneb.org. It's an auction domain. Our project here, our goal here is to see if we can rank it for a flooring company locally. And so we registered in GoDaddy. We bought it in, it's an auction domain. It just became available now, and I'm going to go ahead and point the name servers to host budget where I'll be hosting it. So I got name server 1, name server 2 details. I'm going to go into the DNS management section of my GoDaddy account for edneb.org. And you see here that says NS and NS. I'm basically going to come here and change the domain servers basically. So basically I'm here. If you see DNS management, if I scroll a bit down, the layout's changed a bit in the last few months. I haven't been doing this in about 6 months. My VA has been doing it, but I just saw the layouts changed a bit. But basically, it's now default name servers right now, which is the host. I mean, GoDaddy's name servers. We're going to go and point it to custom, and then go ahead and put in our name servers. So basically, this one here, and then the second one would be name server 2. Go ahead and update that over here, and then click on save. And now it'll probably take anywhere from a few minutes to a couple of hours for these, for the name servers to propagate. But in the meantime, we can go to our host budget account and see if we can go ahead and install WordPress. Okay, so I'm logged into the cPanel of my host budget account, and in the last video we had actually installed WordPress, but we did not point the name servers, so it did not, there was no site loading. Now I'm in control panel. So basically what I did was, this is control panel. Let me just show you. Um, let me go to control panel. Quickly show you. So I just go over here and then I would search for domains, which is over here. Click on the domains I have. Right now I just have this one domain, which is edneb.org. And if I click on it, let's see if it comes up. And it actually does. So this is the theme that we had chosen. This is WordPress installed. And if I go ahead over here, you see the title tag. The title tag that we had put in when we installed WordPress in the host budget account, Flooring Livonia, Michigan, that is actually over here. So this is a rough theme that we have put in, just a default theme. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my content and create the home page and some inner pages. My goal is just to set up the title tags, make sure the content is in there, maybe an H1 or an H2 header. But then I will have my VA pretty it up and put some pictures and things like that. But the whole idea is to get it optimized on page properly and see if it indexes pretty fast. So let me get the content. We'll go from there. Okay, so I got my content up. Just had my VA prepare some one home page, 3 inner pages. So I'm just going to go ahead and put the content there. This is the domain itself. If you see, Moz already shows a DA of 14 and a PA of 16. So the whole idea is this is an aged domain. We bought it in auction. It is still indexed, as you can see from here. If I do site, domain, it shows 2 different pages. Really, this is the main page we're worried about. And then when I come over here, let me just see. if I can log into the WordPress and then go ahead and put the content. So my login password, let's see if that goes in. Okay, so we are logged into the dashboard of the WordPress. One of the first things I go is I would go ahead and you know take away plugins that I don't need, put in plugins that I would need. This is a plugin I leave it as it is. Ask Akismet. It's up to you. I always had been using this. I go to posts and I take off that hello world post. Just move it to trash. Apply, I guess. I go there, then I go to pages. And I take away the couple of pages that's already there. Move it to trash. I think that was the one plugin that's the, okay. Two plugins over here. I take away the hello Dilly. You don't actually need this plugin too, so let's take away all the plugins. Delete all the plugins. It's gone. When I go to settings, I see the site title and the tagline. Everything looks good over here. I just go to writing and see how that looks like. This is the different, the various, the login and the password. Reading. This is something you can do. I mean, if you want to show the full text or if you don't want to show the full text, that's up to you. If you want to discourage the search engine from indexing the site, until you finish the whole site, you can do it. I don't mess with it. I just leave it as it is. I go to permalinks, and right now it's, the default is the domain.com, or in this case, ednev.org/post. I want to change it to /sample post, or it's over here like that. So I do that, and then I would go ahead and I guess save changes. And then I would actually go in here and I would put in the first page of the post. So you could actually go ahead, create a post, and make that your sticky page. So which basically is your home page, or you could go ahead and create pages. In my case, I'm just going to go ahead and create a sticky post, I think, and then leave it as it is. So let's see. So add new, and I'm going to go ahead and put stuff in here. Basically, go ahead and put the title and the content over here. Okay, so this is the home page that I have. I have created just a little bit about flooring, floor installation, white choosers, a couple of keywords. Wasn't a really thought out, well prepared content because my goal was to rank quick and see. But the main keyword we're going after is flooring, Livonia, floor installation, flooring stores, hardwood finishing. Just a couple of keywords. And I want to see how quick we can rank it. So I'm copying this, going to our post here and preparing our home page. So it may not look pretty when I put it in, but then we can pretty it up later on. So this can go over here if you want to. You can add images later on, things like that. But you get the idea of what I'm doing, right? So we have all of it here. And I didn't add any Yoast SEO plugin or all-in-one SEO plugin. You can always do that later on. So I just want to go ahead and do this quick update. So that's the home page. I'm going to go to the next inner page, and that is about, let's see what this is about. Okay, this is about floor installation. I thought I had a couple of other ones. Okay, this is about flooring repair. So let's go with a second inner page about flooring repair. Come on. copy this, go to pages, add new, and I'm going to put it over here. So this is about flooring repair. Flooring repair. Right. I'm going to publish this. And then this third or the last page is about tile repair. So let's copy this. It's easier to just do Control A, Control C. I think this is done, so we'll add one more new page here and put in tile repair. Publish that. And so we have tile repair, that's done. We have flooring repair, flooring installation. We have a home page that also talks about flooring installation. We have a page just about flooring installation. So I'm going to just put that as a separate page also. Add a new page. Put the content. Go over here. Flooring installation. Okay. So in our case, this would be the URL for the inner page. This would be the title tag for the inner page. But if you understand, when we look at the page title, because we didn't put in any plugin like All-in-One SEO, this would be, for this particular page, the title tag would be this plus the site website title tag also. So we'll probably go ahead and correct that, but let's just publish this. I'm going to go to menus and make sure I got the pages on the menu structure. What's all this? Page value invalid. Okay. Not sure why that shows up, but let's add these three. Can I delete this? What is that? Yeah, remove the page one. I have no idea why that shows up. So our menu is basically, we get the home, and then we got floor installation, tile repair, flooring repair. Now if I go here and visit the site in a new page here, of course we need to change this image here and the theme, but you see the three different pages over here and the home page. Okay, now of course, you know, this looks like a post. I have to have my VA go in and make it look like a whole page, like a home page, but that's the idea, right? You would go ahead and have it optimized for home page. So maybe I chose the theme wrong. The theme probably has a post, you know, as a default. I can go in and change it. Yeah, it looks like posts, but home page, and then this would be inner pages, right? So let's just go back to home page. I want to show you a couple of things. Let me just take this up over here. So this is the home page, and if you see the what do you call that? The title tag, it says floor installation, and then it also takes the site's title tag, which is Floor Livonia, Michigan. Okay. If I go to, let's say, the floor installation title tag, I mean the inner page, which is, oops, this is what it is. The URL says floor installation, and then over here it says floor installation and flooring Livonia, Michigan. So I need to repeat floor installation again, because I got it in the URL over here. So in this case, let's say you go to tile repair. We got an inner URL tile repair, and we got tile repair flooring Livonia, Michigan. I don't need it twice. I can go ahead and change it. So I actually have to go into probably the I got the settings and go ahead and change the way it's read out, I guess, out there. So yep, so static page. I want a static page, which is the home page, which is the post page. Oops. So So it's showing me this one. Okay. I need to go ahead and set this as the main page, the home page. Let's probably leave it as it is for now. I'll have my VA polish it up, but I hope it makes some sense for you guys. We should probably put in, in plugins, we should go and add all-in-one SEO. We can go in, add new here. Come on, open up. Search for Yoast SEO or all-in-one, if I can spell that right, all-in-one SEO. This is the one you want to go for. Install it, and you can then go and optimize each page separately. And that way you can take away if you can actually go ahead and take away the different, you can optimize each page separately, I guess. So I went into appearance, menus, and then over here I made this my primary menu where home comes first, and then the three inner pages, right? And I save the menu, and I go here, and then it shows up as home, flooring installation, repair, and tile repair. So I got the links over there. I mean the pages in the right order there. So I'm going to see if my VA can pretty this up a little bit, put some images. But the whole idea is I got flooring, Livonia, Michigan, hardwood refinishing, and flooring stores, all in the title tag of the home page. And our main intent is to rank this home page for these keywords. And of course, these pages here help with everything else, right? Floor installation, floor installation, Livonia. Flooring title would be flooring repair, Livonia. I know this is a little bit over optimized with the word flooring appearing 3 times. We can go ahead and change that. And then tile repair again, Livonia. But like I said, the main thing is the home page. I want to make sure it's optimized properly, and let's see how fast we can index it. So let's give it a couple of days and see if it gets indexed.